Trust Signals. Brand Building in a Post-Truth World. Written by Scott Baradell. Narrated by Jay Aaseng. To Kenji Miyazawa, whose words of encouragement I taped on the wall when things were at their worst. And to Maria, who made everything better. To view the graphics found in the print and ebook versions of this audiobook, please visit www.trustsignals.com/blog/audiobook. Introduction. The dirty little secret about PR. As a longtime PR guy, I'd like to start by speaking to others in my profession. Because while Trust Signals provides practical advice for all marketers and business owners, I wrote this book specifically to advance the field of public relations. The Public Relations Society of America, PRSA, defines PR as a strategic communication process that builds mutually beneficial relationships between organizations and their publics. About public relations. In common practice, however, the definition of PR is much narrower than that. Simply put, the job of most PR professionals has been to help brands procure media coverage and to influence the tone of that coverage, to place positive stories in the news. PR professionals have understood this definition to be a limiting one for years, but still haven't managed to come up with anything better. I've heard many well-meaning PR people attempt to refute this reality, twisting themselves into rhetorical pretzels in the process. But the fact remains that to the majority of brand executives, particularly at mid-sized companies and smaller, PR is media relations. Nothing more, nothing less. The rest of what most integrated PR agencies do today is better known to clients by a different term, marketing. Which, of course, raises the question, what's the difference between PR and marketing anyway? And does it even matter? The difference between PR and marketing. I would argue there is a difference, and it does matter. Because if a PR practitioner or PR firm doesn't know what they are uniquely suited to do relative to marketers, or why they exist relative to marketing agencies, there's no point in having a profession that calls itself PR in the first place, is there? Without a clear definition and purpose, every PR person is a marketing person, and every PR agency is a marketing agency. And the only distinction in the minds of clients is that the marketing agency that calls itself a PR firm is probably a little better at media relations, and a little worse at everything else. Many business executives today would describe PR as subordinate to marketing, a tool in the marketer's toolkit. In the same way that the majority of execs view PR's primary role as media relations, most also see PR as just another arrow in the marketing quiver, no different from SEO or display advertising or media buying. That's not how public relations professionals have traditionally viewed themselves, however. Historically, PR practitioners have regarded PR as not merely a tool of marketing, but the equal of marketing as a strategic discipline and management function. Public relations, its proponents have argued, is the rightful keeper of corporate identity and brand reputation. The PR function, in fact, should lead overall brand communications, not only to customers, but to investors, employees, partners, community activists, and the public at large. As a writer for PRSA's 2015 PRSay blog put it, marketing addresses consumers of a product or service. Public relations is the strategic function that addresses all of an organization's key constituencies. That's a much more ambitious vision than chasing down reporters for media coverage, isn't it? A diminished profession. So what happened? Why does the marketing department control the brand and budget for the vast majority of businesses? Why does the organization's PR leader typically report to the CMO or vice president of marketing, when in the past it was more common to report directly to the CEO, and when according to industry surveys, more than 70% of PR leaders still say they should report to the CEO? Why isn't the PR function entrusted with responsibility for building, growing, and protecting the corporate brand? The answer is that PR practitioners have diminished their own profession, mostly by sins of omission. They haven't kept up with the times, redefined their role, or expanded their relevance in the face of change. Ivy Lee versus Edward Bernays. PR chooses the wrong horse. To understand how PR got here, let's
Sample complete. Ready to continue?